Hello, good morning, welcome to the channel. Nice to see you here. I hope you're all keeping as well as it can be expected. I'm messing about today. Well, I'm not messing about exactly. What I'm doing is I'm sorting out some bits and bobs for filming, and what it is, I use a slider, you'll see in a minute, and at the moment I've got it mounted on two tripods, but they're lighting tripods and they're not particularly brilliant. I'll try and show you what I mean. And this is it. This is the setup I've got at the moment. Here's the slider, which is lovely. It does what it's supposed to do. It slides backwards and forwards. It's electric, so it's very, very smooth. The problem that I've got with it, of course, is that if I mount it just by the centre point, it'll wobble. So what I want to try and do, if it's at all possible, is to mount it on my proper video tripod and make it work properly. I'll show you what's going to happen. So we're going to fit the slider onto here, which is going to mean putting the adapter on there and then dropping it on here, and then I need to brace it. So I'll just move that to there and bring the slider over. And here's the slider. It's a Neewer job and it's a cracker. I really rather like it. So now I need to screw this into position. Good, right, so just need to level this up a bit. There we are. Now then, as the slider itself moves across here, even though that's a pretty firm thing, there's wobble there which I don't want. So we need to find something to support it, which is why I've gone out, I didn't go out at all, of course. Amazon is a wonderful place, and I've got this, and this is a Neewer monopod, which will screw, he said, hopefully into here, and will then, he said, also hopefully, get out of the way you, so that screws in there good and tight, and then that will hopefully drop down and give me support such that as the camera moves backwards and forwards, it'll take support. So let's just get that in place, and that's it, rock solid. It may be that it just needs one side, it may need one either side, but either way that's now going to be, I think, usable, and we'll find out, because I'm going to put you on here and we'll see what it looks like. Off you come. You mounted up now. Let's see if we can make you move a bit. Switch the carriage on. I need to set point A and point B. So you're on your way over to point A. Now I need to set point B. that'll do. I think we shall have you pointing down a tad so that you're looking at me, and that'll set you away. And now you'll be able to see this is quite speedy, it has to be said, and it's not exactly focusing on me, so I need to sort that out. This is look at the wider scene, as it were, and you've got the one end and you reverse and go back. I'm going to stop you in the middle because I can. Bump. And I'm just going to change a couple of bits. So I've altered a couple of bits, let's see what happens. Start. Oh no, that's going to go slightly different, that's way too far. But you can see what's going on. Yes, that needs to be a lot less, and it tells me what I need to do as well with this other one, I think. Keeps me in frame, excellent. And on it goes. Still keeps me in frame, in the same part of the frame. Most excellent. I should stop it in the middle again. Badoosh. And just, because I can, move that round. And set it away. Where you were sat at the minute, you're probably not going to see an awful lot of difference. You've just got the thing sliding backwards and forwards, and it'll make some difference, but not a lot, because it's keeping me centered. So if I put something in the foreground there, then you'll see a massive difference as that something in the foreground moves across the frame. And because the background's so close to me, you'll not see too much of a difference there, I don't suppose. But that stand that I've just put in front of the camera will move backwards and forwards across the frame. And there you go. It's all clever stuff, isn't it? At the same time, I've got the second one there to put on the other side if I need to, and in the fullness of time there'll be ball joints. Ball joints. Try and explain it. Bring this one across. This is a ball joint here, and the idea is that you can move where the camera is using this articulated head. And what I'm going to do is mount 4 of these things on the, well, at least 2 on one of these sticks, and that then means that I can mount it to the tripod itself, so that at any given point in time it's got a triangulation. It's got 3 points of congress, 3 points of attachment, and therefore is stable. Triangles, don't you know? Anyway, there you go. That's what I was doing. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you found it slightly amusing, slightly educational. I'll go into more depth if people want me to. But for the moment, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. But if you give it a thumbs down, do leave a comment down below to tell me why, because down below is where the comments go. So for the time being, I've been Dave, Fat Lad on a Barbecue and Fat Lad on a Bike. I could use this video on both channels, and I'll see you on the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay home. See you later. Bye bye.